score there. The Cravers are doing rather well, aren't they? And the Lumaris aren't. That worries me that the Cravers are doing that well. They could definitely come after me pretty soon. I'm definitely not ready yet. Right, we've got an event that I'll come back to. Completed that by making a new ship, so we now have Hadri Lenko. And I forgot to read that then. There's another quest that I'll come back to. Okay, we have found the planet Janus, which is the home world for the Lumaris. If they're doing poorly, the Soph ones down here are probably doing rather well, I imagine. Okay, more population there. We discovered a new luxury, Voidstone. Let's check that out. Wow, so that is production. I've actually never had that resource before in any of the games I played, so I didn't even know that that existed. Where is that? Oh, it's on the home system. Not sure how we found out about it, to be honest. I didn't do an expedition, did I? Right. So, here is Hadri Lenko. Let's check him out. His fleet bonus is extra manpower, which probably isn't all that good. Minus 10% of ship costs. He has 18 points in fleet abilities and 18 in governor abilities. And he is a guardian, so his ship has a lot of weapons. Right, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm doing with him in a bit then. Okay, what was this event? Plus 20 on Kras yet again for research, but minus 20 for production. That's scientist. Ideology, that is industrialist if I ignore it. Right, let's check this system out. I do get 20 science, so I'd be wiping out in totality if I were to get rid of that. Production here is not too bad. I think I actually made a settlement here, didn't I? Okay, I think I'm actually going to go for the extra science in this case then, for 10 times. The trail runs cold. Ulinka rots in a cell, silent. Nobody knows anything about the ancient rebellion, or nothing they're prepared to admit at least. The knowledge eats away at you, day after day after day. You torture yourself knowing how many countless thousands of pictures it must have taken to enact such a betrayal. Hidden shipyards, Empire funds siphoned off, official accounts, redacted records, double lives. Some of the snakes must still be among the masses here on Raya. Yeah, so I mentioned the homeworld there, but not within our home system for some reason. Most of the species have their own name though. I just don't think they've updated it yet. Lying over and over to preserve their skins. Will you need to search every lead yourself to know the truth? Who can be trusted? You try to put the matter out of your mind and instead think of the millions of true patriots. Now the matter of Emperor-elect has been settled, it is time to turn your attention to their futures and your legacy. What course should the great United Empire be set on before your rule ends? Should you heed the warnings of the warmongers in your ranks, epitomized by the Sheredyn name, and militarize? Or should you hark back to the earlier age of scientific invention, when your Mazari forebears sailed the great darkness? Or perhaps you should stay this course, let the United Empire fulfill its true potential as an industrial powerhouse. This may not necessarily be your final legacy, but you should give your empire a taste of the future nonetheless. I think this may be the last choice you get as well. And it once again doesn't really tell you what these do, although there's a bit of a description. Okay, I'm probably just gonna go for the easiest one to complete, I think. So I'll do that one. Should be able to get that done very soon actually. You have held this empire together for nigh on 40 years by maintaining the United Empire values of order, labour and prudence. Emperor-elect Hadrilenko must see how an empire is built. Okay. Right, so got bits of movement to do. What the hell is that over there? Okay, I have that in the Hannah. Let's get it out. Okay, and I'll group those up. Right, so I've hit my current command point cap for fleet size. I've got to figure out what I'm building, and I also got to figure out what am I doing with my heroes. Okay, I believe I've figured out what I'm doing with my heroes, which one I'm going to have for a fleet commander. I'm going to have Hadrilenko as a fleet commander. That's what Guardians are generally good for. To be honest though, this guy isn't all that great as a fleet commander in my opinion. The Terran skills here don't seem to be particularly useful for being a fleet commander. The last skill in a tree is actually for on Senate actually, rather than on a ship. And also his on-fleet ability is pretty crap. It's just extra manpower, which probably isn't all that useful. But since he's Guardian, I'm going to have him as a fleet commander, and I think I'll use this guy as a science governor. He's pretty good in that role as well. He's actually seems to be a pretty good hero, that guy. Right, so I've got a ton of skill points to spend, and I need to move people around basically. So I think my Dmitrilenko got a new skill point to spend. This time round I have to basically spend it here, don't have another option. But next time around I can spend it within that ring. Okay, so we get a bit of extra money, especially on dry planets. Right, so that's done. And I can get rid of that. Okay, I've updated my buildings. That's the current state of things there. Had enough Jadinics to make a new settlement. I've got bits of movement to do. I think, yeah, I want to move this science guy to here if it's possible. I'm not sure it actually is. No, he's locked for 4 turns. Hopefully I can unassign him from that fleet though. Yes, I can, okay. And let's put Hadrilenko in charge of that, and actually start to level him up with fleet-related stuff. So, what has he got? Extra fleet health, extra experience and vision range, and less damage versus those. I'm going to go for the extra experience then first. And I've got 2 more points to spend. I think I'll go for the fleet health and then start on that. Right, let's apply the skills. I should also upgrade his combat ship. So let's come in here. His combat ship has 4 weapons. Because of the class he happens to be. So let's keep with the... Oh, we entered the next era, didn't we? So our weapons have been upgraded. I need to upgrade my ships, that means. I forgot about that. So let's add these on. Okay, we have 2 slots there. Now, the Cravers were guns, weren't they? Rather than beams or lasers. So I think I'm going to use 2 of these. This is a risky strategy though. I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing with this, but it could be a good idea. And last option, I definitely want 1 engine. Those single slots. Do I want a repair thing? I don't think it's arguably so important with the leaderships. I probably want some probes on my fleet though, so I will stick that on there. Right, so let's apply design. Very expensive, as you can see up there. Okay, I will want another fleet commander coming up in a bit. Could upgrade those supposedly. Let's come in here and edit the yeah, you can see there's the icon's slightly different because we're in a new era. That actually has shields on it. Let's... oh no, it's plating, is it? Yeah, let's keep on using plating. Oops. Is that engine up to date? Probably is. Right. Apply design. Also update the S-core. Probably won't bother. Okay, I think that is completely updated. Apply design. Right, so I could upgrade that Corvette, but it's going to cost a heck of a lot, and I don't think I'll bother because of that reason. Do I have any Corvettes in the list? Yes, I do. That's an old design now, so yeah, I can. I guess I'll make it. I put a lot of production into it. I think that's the only one I was building. Right, Dimitri's dead. Right, tiny bit of movement then. Let's move this over to here rather slowly. Do I have any probes? Yes, I do. So let's send some of those out. And let's destroy whatever they are. So my combined fleet strength now is that, which not that great, honestly. We're 4th on military, but Kraves are probably ahead of us, which is kind of the important thing, sadly. Right. Okay, and that's it for the turn. In 4 turns, I'll put the science guy down on Soydan, I think. Place to grow like very quickly. It's got the most colonizable planets on any of my systems currently. Okay, that turn time took a while. What's coming up here then? Right, I've got a ton of things to do there. I've completed that quest, so I've got sci-fi prototyping. Your glittering systems are jewels in your empire's crown. Hadrilenko has learnt much, even bringing a very useful industrial boost to the table. Will you make this your legacy when the time comes, though? Right, let's check what this is and come back to that shortly. If we go into here, sci-fi prototyping gives extra production actually, so that's not bad at all, and that's per system level, so that would be very good for the settlement planets especially. So we're going to have freaking crazy amounts of production here with the Jadinix, the Void Stone, that as well. Hopefully I can turn it into other commodities. Right, let's get the movement down for the turn. Yeah, it is stopping that from becoming a colony there, so I need to get down there quickly. I'll come back to that shortly. Right, so I'm going to take a minute out to update this. Okay, build list updated. Let's get to this combat against whatever these guys are. Not really sure. Okay, if we go into the advanced option, they are what are they? Short focusing. I'm just going to go long, I think. I won't actually watch this battle. It's not that big a battle. So let's fight. Don't know if they retreat or not. Okay, yeah, they're wrecked. Nice. And let's move my fleets on if I can. No, I can't. I want to find out about that place. Send one up there. I don't think it's going to get up there. Let's do that. I need to get there quickly. Then I want to come down here. I actually want to conquer this place. Hopefully before the Cravers can. Let's end the turn. I could do with getting more planets now, actually. And I'd also like to improve my approval. I need to get some combat tanks as well. Start building up a fleet. My production's really good though, so I have the potential to get up a fleet quite quickly at some point. But yeah, not quite yet. Population's starting to go up in various places. Let's get movement done. Okay. Right, they can move on down here. This fleet is actually really friggin' slow. I wonder if one of us is slowing me down. Probably is, actually. That old patrol ship, maybe. Oh, there's actually something in here. Corvette. It's not a new one, though. Let's get that down here. Yeah, there's 8 movement, that one is. Okay, let's muck around with this a bit then. Actually, both of those are rolled, aren't they? Let's get that one out. And add those together. So there's still 6 though. Can I get there in a... No, I can't get her in a turn, definitely not. Let's... I might as well start moving it over there, I think. This last patrol ship, what am I going to do with you? Craver's down there. I wonder if they got frigates in yet. If they do, that would be a big problem. That's... yeah, it's not a frigate. Right, that patrol ship I'm going to bring up back here. Get over there, or at least send a probe over there. Right, it's production. Let's get some more. Well, I haven't done specializations on quite a few of my planets, which I need to get done in a bit. Let's get that up. So level 2 settlement to be an extra 40 production, I think. And yeah, okay, I guess. Right. Enter. Finally get that in. Right, so I can get a trade building up now in a bit. Okay. I have an event. New event, smoking gun. So this allows you to hire spies, which increases your, or at least reduces the cost of cheating on your elections. I don't want to cheat on my elections. I'd much prefer the extra influence currently for 20 turns as well. So my influence is getting up slowly. Right, we've got more population there. Trade came in. Okay, so next tech I want. There's tons of really good production techs in here which I'd like. There's all weapons down there. There's more terraforming techs, more research I really want. I think what I might go for though is the extra command points here, or I could just go for the frigate straight away. And want the... that's a coordinator class. I think I want the Sopron class, it's more offensive. So that would take 7 turns, or that would take 7 turns. I'm gonna go for that, I think. It also upgrades that design as well, I believe. I could buy this, but I would need 2.3k, so I'm going to be able to buy another tech in this era reasonably soon at the current rate my influence is going up. There's a couple of happiness techs in this era, which I definitely want to pick up at some stage, but I don't quite really need them yet, I think. When I do a bit more colonizing or take some more planets, I will do. Right, some production got done here. Trade fins reminded me again, I definitely need to do that. Right, let's get that up. Right. Okay, so I've got to figure out now where I want to place my trade company. So, I believe the best place to stick this is probably going to be on a place that has the most luxury resources, or at least the ones that I find the most useful. So there's a couple of blue caps which I'm not using yet. I am definitely using Jardinix. There's also that resource which I'll need later on, which I don't have much of. So I'm thinking actually Phoenix would be a really good place for the capital. It doesn't have the most Jardinix there though. I think that place probably has the most. There's 5 there. What does that have? That has 2. This has... well, I can't use that, but I have 2 of that. We'll be able to get that eventually. And Cepheus is 1. Yeah, I'm gonna place the trade capital here then. And I can discuss more about this one a bit later on when I actually get it up. Right, so let's get the movement done for the turn. Just short again there. That can make its way out over here. Don't think I have any quests left now, do I? No, done them all. Right, research. Yeah, we got that. Can't make the trade subsidiary until you got the HQ up. And right, I believe that is it for the turn. What's my Jardinix? Right, next turn I can make another settlement. Population. Okay. If we look at the Cravers, Academy went up. Yeah, they got 18 on that world, 13 on there. I think they got 5 systems, they've probably got 1 down there. So, population-wise, they're probably ahead of us, but my potential with the worlds I have is probably greater than theirs. Right. Okay, Soydan completed. Science school. There's not an awful lot to make here now. Oh, hang on a sec, there's more stuff up here. What do I want then? I think I quite like that here. 4 turns it's going to take. Yeah, I'll make that next. This is a unique once per empire thing. That gives approval. That icon's a bit strange there, but I think that's all of the FIDC they're known as. Food, industry, dust, science, and influence. And yeah, it gives more influence in general. Feather, yeah, I think that's already under the cultural influence though, so that could be a big issue later on. But not yet. Right, so I was wondering what the hell that was then. So they got a huge advantage here. This is my patrol ship that is all the way down here, which I moved across, and I'm about to lose that as well. I'm at Cold War with everyone. It's still one unknown empire. This battle I am going to lose. Yeah, that's the state of their ships. Looks like they're going. I think they've got the same weapons as I have actually, long-range weapons. They look probably better than the ships I can make though. Let's retreat, and I'm probably gonna die here. Ah, that's, yeah, certain death actually. Is that really less than 60%? Well, I'm going to lose anyway, just retreat, see if I can live. No, right, no surprises. Right. Time to take out these Cravers here. So this Craver ship is 7169. It is a Scavenger, which is their scout ship. I'm expecting this to retreat. I'm going to do the sniper option. He's actually, yeah, he's best at short range. Right, let's fight this out. retreated and took damage. Right, how many turns to get this online now? 5. So I might want to stay put there actually until that is finished. It doesn't look like they're invading this for some reason. I think I will actually stay there, then I'm going to come down there and try and invade them. Okay. Let's put that on. Okay, can I send a probe down there, see if it... That was in range, but you never know. Right, and that's it for the turn. Next turn.